Sparky was a little mouse with a big dream. He loved safety. Ever since he was a tiny mouse, he had always been fascinated by the idea of keeping everyone safe. He would spend hours reading books about safety measures and watching videos on how to prevent accidents. His friends often teased him, but Sparky didn't mind. He knew that safety was important, and he wanted to make a difference. He wanted to be the best safety inspector ever. Sparky imagined himself wearing a shiny badge and a bright yellow vest, inspecting every corner of Safetyville to ensure it was the safest place on Earth. He dreamed of receiving awards and being recognized for his dedication to safety, but more than anything, he wanted to protect his friends and family from harm.
Sparky lived in a small town called Safetyville. It was a quaint little place where everyone knew each other, and the community valued safety above all else. The streets were clean, the buildings were well maintained, and there were safety signs everywhere. Sparky felt lucky to live in such a wonderful town, but he knew there was always room for improvement. He knew everything about being safe. From fire drills to crossing the street, Sparky was a walking encyclopedia of safety knowledge. He had even created his own safety checklist, which he carried with him at all times. His friends often came to him for advice, and Sparky was always happy to help. One day, Sparky decided to visit Safetyville Elementary. He had heard that the school was planning to renovate its playground, and he wanted to make sure it would be safe for all the children. Sparky believed that every child deserved a safe place to play, and he was determined to make it happen. He wanted to make sure the playground was safe for all the children. Sparky knew that playgrounds could be full of hidden dangers, from loose bolts to sharp edges. He wanted to inspect every piece of equipment to ensure it was safe and secure.
Sparky put on his tiny safety helmet and grabbed his little toolbox. He had spent weeks preparing for this day, gathering all the tools and equipment he would need for a thorough inspection. His helmet was a bit too big, but Sparky didn't mind. It made him feel like a real safety inspector. He was ready to inspect. With a determined look on his face, Sparky set off towards the playground. He felt a sense of pride and responsibility, knowing that he was about to make a difference in the lives of the children in Safetyville.
Sparky scurried to the playground. The sun was shining and the children were playing happily. Sparky took a deep breath and began his inspection, checking every swing, slide and climbing frame. He couldn't wait to start his inspection. Sparky felt a rush of excitement as he opened his toolbox and began to work. He tightened bolts, smoothed out rough edges and made sure everything was in perfect condition. He knew how important it was to keep everyone safe while they played. Sparky's heart swelled with pride as he watched the children play on the newly inspected playground. He knew that his hard work had made a difference, and he couldn't wait to continue his mission to make Safetyville the safest town in the world. Sparky arrived at the playground, ready for a thorough safety inspection. The sun was shining and the children were playing joyfully. Sparky knew the importance of ensuring that every piece of equipment was safe for them. He saw the colourful swings, the tall slide and the merry-go-round. Each piece of equipment looked inviting, but Sparky had to make sure they were all in perfect condition.
Time for a safety check. Sparky was determined to leave no stone unturned.
First, Sparky checked the swings. He knew that swings were a favourite among children, and any fault could lead to serious injuries. He looked at the chains. Were they strong? Yes, they were. The chains were sturdy and showed no signs of wear and tear. He swung on each swing just to be sure. Sparky felt the smooth motion and ensured there were no unusual noises or jerks.
Next, Sparky inspected the slide. Slides can be tricky, and he wanted to make sure it was safe from top to bottom. He climbed to the top. The view from up there was great, but Sparky was focused on his task. He slid down, checking for any bumps. The slide needed to be smooth to prevent any injuries. The slide was smooth and safe. Sparky felt satisfied knowing that the children could enjoy it without any risk.
Sparky found a problem. One of the steps to the slide was loose.
This needs to be fixed.
Sparky used his tiny tools to tighten the step. He hammered and twisted until it was safe and sturdy.
All fixed.
Sparky felt happy. He was making the playground safe for his friends. He knew they would be so proud of him. Suddenly the sky turned dark. The wind howled. A big storm was coming.
Everyone inside, quickly.
The children ran inside the school. The teachers closed the windows and doors. Thunder boomed and lightning flashed. Then the lights flickered and went out.
Oh no,
cried the children.
it's dark.
Sparky smelled something strange. Smoke?
Fire, there's a fire.
The children were scared, but Sparky knew what to do.
Follow me.
He led them to the fire exit. He pointed to the fire alarm and showed a teacher how to pull it. Sparky stayed calm and brave. He helped all the children and teachers get outside to safety. The firefighters arrived and put out the fire. The mayor of Safetyville came to the school with a big smile on his face. He had heard about Sparky's bravery and couldn't wait to meet the town's new hero. The whole town was buzzing with excitement, and the school was decorated with banners and balloons to celebrate Sparky's incredible act of courage.
Sparky, you saved the day. You are a true hero. Your quick thinking and bravery have made a huge difference in our community. We are all so proud of you, and you have shown us the true meaning of being a hero.
The mayor gave Sparky a shiny medal, which sparkled in the sunlight. He announced that Sparky was now the town's official safety mascot, a title that came with great honor and responsibility. Everyone cheered for Sparky, clapping and shouting his name. Sparky was proud of himself, his tail wagging with joy. He knew that safety was always important and that his actions had made a real difference.
Remember, safety first, fun second. Always be aware of your surroundings and think before you act. It's important to stay safe so that we can all enjoy our time together.
Everyone knew that Sparky was right. His message resonated with the entire community, reminding them that safety should always be a top priority. Sparky's bravery and wisdom had left a lasting impact, inspiring everyone to be more mindful and cautious in their daily lives. The town of Safetyville was now a safer place thanks to their new hero Sparky.